Alright, so hi, this is our ECEN 390 project. It's a super capacitor powered car. As you can see, we got it hooked up right now. It's charging away. So what we wanted to do, basically the super caps, they're just pretty much like regular capacitors, except they have a much higher capacitance rating. They also have a really low voltage rating when you compare it to regular capacitors. These caps pretty much they can store really large amounts of energy, so people are really interested in using them for different applications. And so one application that they've been getting into is like as a battery replacement. So we wanted to see if replacing batteries with super caps was actually a practical application, and we just wanted to measure the difference between, let's say, batteries and super caps, and just in the regular kind of how they're measured, like charge, discharge times, weight, price, volume, how big they are. So how we did it, we have 3 Maxwell 350 farad super capacitors. They're each rated at 2.7 volts each. They're hooked in series, so the total voltage when fully charged will be about 8.1 volts. You don't want to go too much over that, or else they don't like that. They start breaking down. And then we have that also brings the total capacitance down to about 180 farads. That's just to get the voltage. So the car is expecting 6 volts. And so we needed something higher than that to actually power the car. So as long as this guy stays above 6 volts, it'll actually run. So let's get a little demonstration here. Plug it in, turn on the switch, and we can go, hopefully. The remote's pretty tricky. So it's running pretty good. So now on to the actual results. So the difference is between the price. Each of these capacitors is about $11 as compared to a single AA battery, which is what these guys run. This car runs off of. It's about per battery. It's about $1.20. So there's quite a big difference there. The volume of these caps, it's about 53,561 millimeters cubed per cap, and then just a regular battery is it's almost 8,000 millimeters cubed. So quite a big difference there. The weight, each of these caps is about half a pound. It's about 0.43 pounds, and then a battery is 0.273 pounds each. Now here's the nice part about the caps is that they charge really quickly. So you can get these up to 8.1 volts in about 100 seconds, so about a minute and a half. You do need a special current limiting power supply to actually charge them, but these will take as much current as you can throw out at them. So if you could get, we can charge it at 3 amps, but if you can charge it at 6 amps, it can go even faster. So rechargeable batteries, just as a reference, take about 7 hours to charge. So there's quite a big difference there. The discharge time for the caps is from 8.1 volts down to about 6 volts is about 10 minutes. And the batteries will last you about 80 minutes. So practically, yes, it does work, or realistically it does work. Practically, in total you'd be paying, this cost us about $40 just to assemble the caps. In contrast to the $6-7 it would take to buy batteries. So that's probably the biggest one. That's super caps aren't that great in terms of price. They're also they're really big and heavy. So realistically, you're not really wanting to do this too often, but if you got the money and the interest, go for it. So that's about it. Super cap car.